Welcome back, children. This is your fifth Pascal tutorial. In this video we are going to learn about repetition. What is repetition is all about. So before I go here, you will find the repetitions. Let's learn. There are three kinds of repetitions. And before that, we will learn what's the definition of repetition. I like Pascal to give us a meaning. So here it says there may be situations when you need to execute a block of code several number of times. The same block you are to repeat. In general, statements are executed sequentially. The first statement in the function is executed first, followed by the second, and so on. Programming language provides various control structures that allows for more complicated execution paths. So, for example, a loop statement allows us to execute statements of a group of statements multiple times, and following is a general form of loop statements in most of the programming language. It shows here a statement comes from the top down here, and then the condition is checked. If the condition is true, another conditional code is added until the condition meets its false statement. So this keeps on repeating according to the program. So here the first program that you are going to learn in grade 11 is for do structure, the first method. So the for do method, if you go through, the variable is for variable is named here. You can use I normally use I for I value. So the value is, I can use 1 to some value that you really want. In the example here it says for I equals 1 to 5 do, meaning there will be 5 executions from starting with the first execution to the last execution 5. So number of repetitions becomes 5. For do 0 to 4 do means from 0 to 4 there are 5 values here again. And here 5 to 10 do means to 10 means there are 6 repetitions, number of repetitions, 5, starting with 5. Okay. So the structure of the how it is mentioned in the Pascal. Let's go to the Pascal environment and see how the codings are, the syntax rules are applied. Okay, children, we are back to the Pascal program. When you look at it, the Pascal program is given a name, do loop in Pascal, and then 3 variables are declared as integer, and in the begin section you will find I, A and B are initially given values. I equals to 0, A equals to 1, B equals to 10, and then I start the block of code. Here you should remember for, and you have to write the name of the variable. So you can write the name of the variable. I am writing it I because I want to make it as most of the programmers like to use for I, so I'm also using I. You can name it any variable that you want, but I'm using I. For I is equals to 1 to 10 do. So from 1 to 10 it will do something. What is it going to do? Write the value of b how many times? 10 times. From the first to the 10 it will write b. So guess what will you get at the end? Tell me what will you get at the end? Now look at the when I run it. I got 10 loops giving me the same 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 and 10 times the loop has done. That's what normally a loop does. Okay, 10. Now you can make the loop very interesting by using different methods to find values. Like if I just want to say let's use something like this now. Let's say write the value of b, write the value of I first. Let's go and see I. The value of I. Now the value of I is 0. Okay, so it's 0. So you will get the value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how did I get 10 here? I'm saying 1 I equals, at this instant it is 0, correct, but second line it is 1, third line, but in the fourth line, or the line that the 4 begins, it says now I is no more 0, it is going to be equal to 1 to 10. That means I will no more have zeros, it will have values of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until 10. Look very carefully. Now these are the values of I, 1 to 10. Now for some reason, if you do not use I and write A, the value of A, the value of A will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 10 times. Since it's not I, it's only A. I hope you understand this. Now if I multiply A by the I, meaning A is 1, 1 multiplied by 1 in my first loop, it should be, what should it be? 2, yes, 2. Now if you take a closer look, let's look like this now. 1 second, children. I'll take the Excel and I'll teach you. Okay, children. Here is the Excel formation of what the values that are there. So the value of A, the value of A, I and B. If you go and see closer, a little closer, here are the values. A is given a value of 0 initially, but since I is given 1 to 10, so there are 10 numbers associated. So I have told the right line, multiply A by I. That means I should multiply A. So let's multiply A by I. Enter A multiplied by 1 is 1. Yes, correct. So if I go to the next one, it is 2. 1 multiplied by A is 2. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now when I run this, I should get the exact values mentioned here. Do you see that? Now let's make this a little interesting. Let's say multiply the value of b with I. That means let's write this line. What is the statement? Now it says here, write line, b should be multiplied by I. So what's the b value? B is 10. 10 multiplied by I. How much will you get? 10, correct. What's the next one then? 2 multiplied by 10 is 20, 30, 40, all the way around to 100. Let's try this as well. Our answers are correct. It's matching, yes? Okay, this is how loops works. Now, if you want to make it little complex, use another formula, like let's go and see, plus a. Let's make it. What should you get then? If you add another a, I'm pretty sure it is going to be 11. Let's go and see. Plus a means I should plus the value of a. It will be 11. Next it will be what then? 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 67, 88, 99, 110. Let's go and see whether the answers are the correct. Is it correct or something wrong? Let's go and see why it is wrong. Okay children, now look at this right line. I have made another new value for b. The value of b should multiply by I and then add the value of a. So if you think of it, look here now. Well, how much is I? I is 1. I is 1. And b is 10, correct? So if you multiply b by I, 10 multiplied by 1 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, correct? Next it will be 10 multiplied by I, 20, 20 plus 20 plus 1, it will be 21. Understood? So if you run this now, see whether our values are correct now. 11, 20, 31, 41, 61, 71, 81, 91 and 101. Do you see that? So this is how you make sums with the loop function. You will get a lot of for I loops, sums, and with your O-level exams. take a piece of paper, write their values, initial values, and write the formula what is written there and compare. It's very easy. And I'm going to give you a sum now. See whether you will be able to work out. Okay, give me a second. Okay children, this time I have made the variable values little bit here and there. I'm going to put, instead of 5, B 10, I'm going to put it 5. A, previously it was 0, so I'm going to use 2. Now the loop will begin 1 to 10 times. Now this time I want the output given down here. So what's the new output? I'm going to write here, right line. That's the output here. So I'll give you a little time. See whether you will be able to find your answer. Okay, here you are. So children, I hope I have given you time. So can I know what's your answers? My answers are, it's 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Let's run this whether it's right. Oh, we are having a problem. Let's go and see what's the mistake of our values, huh? Okay children, I have made a mistake because previously the value of A was 1 until the loop 10, and then the value of B was 10. I had to put that into 5. So from the loop 1 to 10 they are all 5. So look at the answer that the Pascal will generate. 12, 14, 16, 18. I hope your answer is also same. I hope you understood this. So it was my mistake. I did not change the values of A and B. So here are the answers. Now the next one, the next loop is for, it's a for loop, but it's down, for down, it's down loop. Let's learn that in your book. It's there in your book. It repeats the descending order of this is the ascending order. The method do loop, method 2, that is down to. So it's the descending order, not the ascending order. Okay, so how does it use? For I 10 down to 5 do. 10 down to 5 do. Let's check that as well. Okay children, here it starts with 10 and all the way it ends to 5, from 10 to 5. So number of repetitions are 6. 4 down to 0, from 4 to 0 it goes. So counting 0 with the 4, it is altogether 5. Okay, so I have made a small program here. Let's go to our Pascal program. Pascal program clearly tells me that I have two variables as integer. Begin, I I can use them as capitals. I normally use them in capitals so that it looks different from the other coding. So here initially the value of assigning a is given initial value of 0 for I is equal to colon equal to 10 down to altogether, it's a keyword, down to 1 do something. What am I to do? What am I expecting the computer to do? Write the line of the value of I. So the value of I will start with 10 and all the way to 1. So the descending order. You get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, so on. I hope you understood this. Okay, children, I'm going to give you a small exercise. See whether you are able to do it. So I initially know that it's going to loop for 10 times. So 10 to 1 means I know down, that means it goes down until 1. So I made a small chart, and I is equals to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Count down. And then I use the value of 2 until the loop finish, 2, 2, 2, from the first loop to the last loop. B is A multiplied by 4. A means it is 2. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. So write down to the last loop, it will be 8. For you to just see, let's only print the value of A only. Let's run it 2, 2, 2, 10 times. You got it. Let's run the value of B. You should get 10 times 8. Exactly we are right now. Now what we really want is to add B plus I. B plus I. Okay, take a little time and find me the answer. What's your answer? I'll pause the video. Let's see whether you have done it properly. So this is the descending order. Good luck. So your answers, let's calculate using the equal sum. The value of B should be added with the value of I. So 8 plus 10, it has to be 18. And when you drag towards the last value, I'm sure you should get this answer. See whether you got the answer, and let's check whether the computer gave us the correct answer. 18, 17, 16, 15, 4, and finally done. I hope I have done it correctly, and I hope you have also done it properly. So with this, I'm going to conclude the for do loop. So to wrap out the wrap, let me just tell you what we have learned. So we have loops. So we have learned two types of loops. They are for do loop and for down to loop. Okay, so let me see you with another tutorial of repeat, while and until. Until then, take care. God bless you. Bye for now.